Alright, we're in for a marathon. This is going to be a really long replay, as you most of you have seen now. And I have made a few changes on my Warcraft, on my Warcraft program. As you can see Chinese now, because like 99% of the Warcraft replays are in Chinese. Okay. I have no idea what the hell that means. Whatever. Anyway, it looks cool though, doesn't it? Alright. Anyway, both players, this is going to be between human and night elf. As most of you can see now, this is going to be a really long replay. And I remember myself doing, every time I do a long replay like this, I get interrupted. And so, what the hell? Someone explain to me what the hell they're saying. Every time I try to do a long replay like this, I get interrupted. My phone rings or like my pop-up. I have like pop-up windows somewhere popped out. Anyways, this is going to be between ZTL and whatever that is. I'm not going to even try to say it. This is a human versus night elf, red night elf versus a pink human, and I think one of you suggested me to do this. It's easier to see it on the minimap if you want to glance at it. Of course, if you're looking at watching this on the 1080p scale, you can probably see my this replay is done in 1920 by 1080 resolution. I had to modify the registry to have the Warcraft do something like this. Anyway, it looks like human's going for tavern build, and he's going to have his altar out just on time. When the footman needs to scout. The second footman is the one who really needs to get your hero. That's a standard for a human tavern build. Although, why would you need a tavern build? I don't know. But anyway, it looks like human is going to mine some lumber. I really don't think these two are pros, but at least they're semi-good. Two footmen are going to buy a hero. Maybe that's going to be cheaper. I don't know how cheap that's going to be. And I like this Demon Hunter play, just to hang on to a hero point. And here comes Demon Hunter is going to suspect I don't know where he's going. He's going for a creep, item creep, and he's going to back away. And I don't know where he's going. Although this is going to be a tinker for the human, he's going to use a tinker to creep really far away from where his main is, so to keep the Demon Hunter from creepjacking him. Looks like the footman is going to be chopped down to half HP before he can really get safe behind the tree lines. And here we go. We're going to see a footman's tanking damage for some reason. And pink, I don't know what pink's looking. He might lose a footman here. Here, footman's going to be knocked out with 60 HP. And tower, lumber mill, nothing too surprising. Although there's a gap. That might be a gap. If this tree goes down, that might be a gap for the Demon Hunter to come in and harass. And Demon Hunter is going to see. I don't think the night elf knows that he's facing a tinker. I don't think. Wait. Looks like the footman is going to be chased by archer. Nothing too surprising. That's check tech. Tier 1 still for Night Elf. Night Elf can throw down another issue in the war and a Hunter's Hall. This might be a freaking Huntress build. I think Night Elf is suspecting a fast expand because he hasn't scouted the human yet. Now Demon Hunter is going to see a Tinker. He's going to be completely confused because humans don't go Tinker ever versus a Night Elf. Maybe that's one of the reasons this replay went so long. And the Pocky Factory is so freaking annoying in early game. And you have to focus everything down to this Pocket Factory to avoid any damage. Tinker has a boost of speed, but Demon Hunter doesn't, so he's going to get away clean. Two pigs are trying to mate here, and that's not going to work. Whisper's going to be chased around, nothing too exciting. Night Elf's going to go for tier 2 right after it clears up that Pocket Factory. Kind of late tier 2 from the Night Elf, although the Demon Hunter is going to chop down the Tinker without a problem. Not any problem. Looks like the Demon Hunter did use a mana burn, another mana burn on the Tinker. Tinker is not going to have enough mana for a Pocket Factory, and no shop in sight for the human, and neither. A human is going to get a fast tier 2, and he's going to have to run his Tinker really fast because Demon Hunter is faster with the boost of speed than the Tinker is. So Tinker is going to have to go, maybe to go to high ground and use the staff for teleportation. Where is he going? Is a question. He's going to get a proxy shop. I don't know if Night Elf knows about this. there's a wood idle wisp here for some reason. These two, I don't think they have a really high PM. More hunters have been pumping out, so this might be a bears and dryad, not a bears dryad, fast expand with the bears and dryads build. This is going to be late game for the Night Elf. Yeah, Night Elf is suspecting expansion. He's sending units everywhere around the map, and he's still not seeing any expansion. But he is thinking about expanding just in case if he see a ninja expansion. Looks like this Tinker is thinking about. Nope, where is he going? The shop is over here. Tinker is thinking about throwing Pocky Factory down here, or nope. A Wisp is going to try to keep an eye on this troop transfer or a militia transfer if there's any to the 10 o'clock. If that can indicate the humans can fast expand. Nice. What is going on here? Wow. Okay. That Night Elf didn't react on time. I don't know if Night Elf has Ultra Vision here, so he should have seen the Tinker coming before the Tinker the Wisp was coming, and he still lost the Wisp. Oh, whatever. I'm not in a position to criticize any of his players. The shop hasn't been used one time by the Tinker. Tinker might have to go staff over there, or he's gonna have to reveal the shop by leading the Demon Hunter to it. And there's another mana burn, and nothing too much to see. The archers keep hopping over to the 10 o'clock just to make sure there's nothing there. Whole crap load of ton of towers being planted. Well, alright, so humans gonna turtle. Let's see if the Night Elf take the whole map. It's a Sauron Night Elf build. Here's a staff interpretation. I'm suspecting he's going to the shop, grab a couple of things, and maybe he's just thinking about creeping here. He doesn't have enough mana for Pocket Factory, so he needs to wait until 150, I think, or 120. I don't remember. Anyway, the Night Elf is going to get it straight to tier 3. Yeah, like I suspected, 2 lores. Lore and a freaking one Agent of Wind. Maybe the Night Elf suspecting a mass caster push from the human. Looks like it did cost 150, whatever that amount of mana is. Here comes the Demon Hunter. Is going to mana burn and go after the Tinker. Tinker is going to have to dodge around. Maybe he's going to try to get his tome. Nope, Demon Hunter grabbed get the creep kill, and now the human is going to be completely scouted. He has to play a big freaking long game to counter this kind of a high level heroes. Another Footman went down. Demon Hunter is level 2. After that creep kill already, and the Tinker is going to be almost the same level. If the Goblin workers can kill the Ogre, nope, they're not going to. And Demon Hunter is going to chase this Footman. These two Footmen have to split. One of them is going to be saved, and the other one is going to be sacrificed. And the Tinker is going to aggravate the creeps just to keep the Hunters' damage a little longer. Now, the human didn't split the Footman, and the Demon Hunter with a boost of speed is going to be able to chase them down. And Tinker is going to use the militia to creep the lab here, grab the freaking shredder for some reason, maybe just to get some more damage output at this creep camp. He doesn't have any expansion. Although if he does, the Night Elf would have scouted by now. I think the Archer was patrolling over here just to have a few scouts in. Looks like the Rock Golem is going to be taken down. He's going to drop a really nice item here. It is going to be a Lion Horn that can be sold at this point because human doesn't have any units yet. I normally keep this item as long as I have more than, say, 18 or 15 units. But other than that, I really like the 200 gold I get out of this thing. The Hunter is trying to be annoying, and what is the workshop for? Maybe it's to get some. Flying machines to scout. 2 boosts of speed on a Demon Hunter, so he's going to have fabulous shoes. That's gay. Alright, looks like the Night Elf is going to think about creeping the 1 o'clock here. If I were him, I would start thinking about it, because I don't think you can support all these production buildings without 2 expansions. And he's at tier 3. Let's see if he's going to pick up a follow-up hero. Hunters continue to be annoying. The Archer is just sitting here at the 10 o'clock waiting for human to expand, and I have no idea what human is trying to do at this point. He's going to tower up and just use Tinker to harass? That couldn't be. Anyway, but Tinker is going to get this Archer, and here comes Demon Hunter. Tinker is going to have to pack it up and run. Never ever a good thing. Even I think Demon Hunter with mana is the best hero. Although one can argue Blade Master or Crypt Lord can do better than Demon Hunter with the mana if you can use abilities, or maybe Torn Chieftain